So welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking about something very interesting that I did see online for ARK Survival Evolved. Now obviously, you know, the community is all talking about Survival Ascended, everything that's going on with the future of the game, and yeah, I just thought this would be some pretty interesting information to share with you guys. Now, as always, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and we're just going to be getting straight in with the news. So, we're on Lost Island. I haven't actually loaded this map up a long time ago. I did like a 100 days video on this map, and then I didn't really do too much more on Lost Island after that. As you can see, this was my Dinopithecus all the way back from then. It was like, yeah, it feels like years ago now, even though it wasn't, but it feels like that. So, ARK now is worth over $1 billion. Now, I found this absolutely crazy. Now, I did think the company was worth a lot of money, but I did not think that they had hit this amount of, like, you know, everything that had been going on with all of, like, the DLCs. And I thought it was just a very interesting insight to, you know, what's going to be the future of this game, how it's going to be built, and how we generally do have a good future, because it's not like, you know, that the game is in any trouble. But obviously there's lots of snail game stuff going on. People are talking about how there's a chance of Wildcard getting out of the contract with snail games and all of that stuff. So let's talk about all of the stuff, and I'm going to be throwing it on the screen for you guys right now. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is this information came from, I'll be putting the screenshot on the on the screen, and it came from Doug Kennedy, hopefully I got that right, or Douglas, who is the CEO or the co-founder as well at Studio Wildcard. And there was lots of different information on there to read. So, leading the charge of one of the most talented and excited, motivated indie development studios, overseeing the plans for ARK Survival Evolved. ARK Survival Evolved has grossed over $1.3 billion US globally since its release in June 2015. In 2015, the negotiated Studio Wildcard sale in excess of $100 million US. So it has grossed over $1.3 billion since the launch, and that is crazy numbers. Like, I knew it was a lot. I've never actually seen the official numbers, but I was like, wow, like over 1 billion. Like, and you know, this game has never, I think one thing I have to say is, I know a lot of people are going to get annoyed with me, like, you know, talking about like supporting Wildcard with some things that's been going on and everything like that, but this game has never brought any form of microtransactions into the game, and the game has grossed over 1.3 billion. Also, some other interesting information is in August 2017, ARK made the transition from a digital indie title to global retail release, and has shifted more than 4 million retail units, with over 80% of the game selling through to consumers. Each of ARK's expansion packs, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, and Genesis, have generated over $40 million US. ARK has successfully released mobile ARK for Android and iOS, and has currently over millions of players on mobile. I didn't even know it was millions. I knew it was a lot, but and as the franchise approaches $1 billion in gross sales, we'll be announcing plans for the exciting future and everything like that, which is, by the looks of things, has already happened. So I wanted to talk about like where this game can go in the future. The game has grossed over $1 billion. Now you can see why, you know, we've got TV shows coming out. There's 3 movies planned for the future. You know, that was something that a lot of people don't actually know. I did make a video on that a while ago. 3 new movies, which could even star Vin Diesel with in them in the future. So many plans to do amazing things. Then they have Ascended coming out, which I'm sure they're going to make a lot of money from. And then ARK 2. So the plans for this game could be unbelievable in the future, and I do not see this game ending any time soon for a long time, because I just thought when I saw this, I was like, I thought the game was in the millions, but I did not realize they had gone over 1 billion. And that shows what a connected community we've been over such a long amount of time. That's why not much has had to change really over a lot of time, because this game was still generating so many crazy sales over the last 8 years of the game coming out. And I think that's probably been a big part of the reason that Wildcard has been able to give us give us a lot of free content over a time of not releasing paid stuff, because so many new players are constantly coming over to this. Whenever someone stops playing ARK, another person comes along and purchases the season pass or tries the island, loves the game, gets hooked on it, and then just says, I'm going to get the season pass or the next DLC, then wants to play Genesis. And then, and all the long-term players that haven't played the first game in a long time, a lot of them will be coming back for Ascended, which is, $59.99. And then after that, a bunch of players all coming over to play ARK 2 when that was meant to be releasing at the end of 2024. If the TV show does well in it's meant to be this year, right? If I'm correct, the animated series, then that could also be amazing too. So it just thought it would be a cool video to make, to give you guys a little bit of an insight to what's going on right now and how well the game's doing, because a lot of people have been saying in like my comment. I mean, I've had the comment like saying to me, Dom, ARK is dead, for like I'd say since 2018, like literally that long, I've had messages of people saying ARK is dead, and yet the game continues to grow and grow year after year. And I just always find it so interesting. I'm waiting for us to bounce. When are we going to bounce? There we go. We're going to bounce. But and the game continues to grow and grow and grow, and I'm actually so excited for the next stage. I think there's a lot that needs to be sorted out. Not just the whole snail games thing and all of that types of stuff. But if they can get out of that contract, or snail games can sort things out, we could potentially have a really amazing future with this game. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to read them. What you think they could do better, what you think they could do, what they should be doing. And, $1.3 billion. How crazy is that? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, smash the like button. I'm here to bring you guys daily ARK news, daily ARK gameplay, all that types of stuff. And I'm looking forward to spending hopefully the next couple of years or more, as we've done already for the last 7 to 8 years, creating great content. See you guys then.